Hello, my name is Caden Bradshaw, and I'm back with another video for my psychology class. Today I'm doing a discussion board again for chapter 6, memory, 30-second memory, and we have another video up here about the real 51st dates. I'm answering two questions today. My first question is, explain the serial positioning curve and what is meant by primacy and recency effort. And the second question is, recount the story of Clive Wearing from lecture. What area of his brain was most affected by injury, trauma? Additionally, why do I think he still had functions of some of the other more salient aspects of his memory? And apparently I'm just going to be here giving it my best shot. So for number one, it's like, picture this. Your teacher gave you a list of like 10 random words, and you look away, and then they ask you to repeat them. What usually happens? You remember the first few words, but you can't exactly remember the last few. But you totally blank out on the middle ones. That's what you would call a serial position curve. And if you graphed it, it literally looks like it. Like, it looks like a U. Like, the stuff you remember at the beginning is the primacy effect, because your brain had time to rehearse those words and store them into long-term memory. The stuff at the end, that's the recency effect, because those words are still hanging around in your short-term memory. But here's the catch, though. If someone distracts you right after seeing the list, like asking you to solve math problems or scroll TikTok, the recency effect disappears because your short-term memory gets wiped out. So basically, our brains are just a little lazy. We remember the start and the end, but we struggle with the middle. Now, to answer question 2, this one's a bit crazy. It's a little tricky. So basically, Clive was wearing this super talented musician, and well, he was the super talented musician and conductor dude who could like play like a pro, like a piano, like a pro. But one day his brain got an infection called encephalitis, and it completely messed up his hippocampus, which is the part of your brain that helps make new memories. After that, his memory span dropped to like 30 seconds. So every few seconds, he literally feels like he's walking up for the first time. So he walks in his diary, he writes in his diary like over and over and over. And he's like, I'm awake for the first time, even though he wrote the same thing 5 minutes ago. That is wild. But like, what's wild is that like Clive still remembers how to play piano and conduct music. And that's because of procedural memory, or muscle memory, you know what I mean? As everyone should know it, really. It comes from a different part of the brain that wasn't totally damaged. So even though he can't remember events or faces for too long, the stuff that's deeply ingrained, like playing music, is still there. It's honestly kind of sad when you think about it, but if you ask me, pretty mind-blowing, pun intended. But it really shows how our brain stores different types of memories in different ways. So, yeah, the next time you forget someone's name 5 seconds after meeting them, just blame your hippocampus. But anyway, that's all for today. I'm glad that you got to be able to see this, and I will see y'all next time.